you been exhausted from sleepless nights? Have you tried sleeping pills, only to worry about side effects, memory loss, and that groggy, heavy feeling the next morning? If you're over 60, please listen carefully. Sleeping pills are not a long-term solution. There's a completely natural drink that has helped thousands of older adults sleep soundly again, and you can make it right at home. Yellow Square Part 1. Why do older adults struggle with sleep? Have you ever experienced lying in bed for hours, eyes wide open, even though your body feels completely worn out? Backhand index pointing right. Or maybe sleep comes, but quickly slips away. You nap for a couple of hours, then wake up in the middle of the night and just can't fall back asleep? If you're nodding, you are not alone. Over 70% of people over the age of 60 experience sleep difficulties. But here's the important truth. It's not just a natural part of aging. It's a signal that your body is asking for help. Round pushpin, there are three main reasons older adults tend to struggle with sleep, and each one has a solution. Brain 1. Your body produces less melatonin, the sleep hormone. Studio microphone asterisk, soft, caring tone, like a health expert speaking to an older friend, asterisk. Melatonin, it might sound like science talk, but it's actually the quiet friend of your sleep. Did you know? Inside your brain, there's a tiny little gland called the pineal gland, about the size of a pea, yet it plays a huge role in regulating sleep. When the sun goes down, this gland starts producing melatonin, a natural hormone that gently tells your body, it's time to rest now. Mantelpiece clock, but here's the problem. After age 50, that pineal gland starts to get tired. Research shows, after middle age, your body produces up to 50% less melatonin. And by age 70, some people barely produce any at all. So what happens? You turn off the lights, but your eyes stay wide open. You toss and turn for hours before finally drifting off. And even when you do sleep, it's light, restless sleep. You wake up feeling even more drained than before. Light bulb, here's what many people don't realize. Melatonin doesn't just help you sleep. It regulates your body's internal clock. Without enough melatonin, your body doesn't know when to relax. Your brain never gets the signal to shut down. And so you pretend to sleep, but never truly enter deep rest. Direct hit, the solution is not to force sleep with medication, because sleeping pills knock you out, but don't give you quality sleep. And they come with side effects, memory issues, slower reflexes, even increased fall risk. White heavy check mark, the right solution. Backhand index pointing right, boost melatonin production naturally through diet. Backhand index pointing right, support your pineal gland with the right herbs, spices, and nutrients. In the next part, I'll show you a simple drink that can naturally stimulate melatonin production, just like when you were younger. Pill 2. Medications for chronic conditions can quietly disrupt sleep. Spoken like a trusted senior health consultant. Caring, clear, and reassuring. Speech balloon, many patients have come to me saying, "Doctor, I just can't sleep. But I'm not stressed, and I don't drink coffee. So why?" And I always ask, how many medications are you taking each day? Often, they're surprised. Well, 5 or 6, all prescribed by my doctor. Pushpin, here's something many people were never told. Some medications for chronic conditions, very common in older adults, can quietly sabotage your sleep. Not because you're using them wrong, not because they're low quality, but simply because some ingredients interfere with your nervous system, hormones, or sleep cycle. Exclamation mark, 4 types of medications often linked to sleep problems. Heart and blood pressure meds. Beta blockers, like atenolol, metoprolol, may reduce melatonin production. Diuretics, like furosemide, can cause frequent nighttime urination, disrupting sleep. Confounded face painkillers that contain caffeine. Some mild pain relievers actually have trace amounts of caffeine, enough to keep your brain awake at night. Brain antidepressants or tranquilizers. Ironically, some drugs that calm you during the day may disrupt REM sleep at night, leaving you feeling unrest. Pill corticosteroids for inflammation, arthritis, asthma. These can stimulate your nervous system if taken in the evening, raising your heart rate, blood sugar, and keeping you up. Direct hit, so what can you do? White heavy check mark, do not stop your meds. Suddenly stopping can be dangerous. White heavy check mark, but talk openly with your doctor and ask, "Doctor, I've been losing sleep since I started taking medication X. Is there a gentler alternative?" White heavy check mark, support your body naturally. Relaxing bedtime drinks. Natural light exposure during the day. Foods that help boost melatonin. Speech balloon. Good sleep is a right. No one should have to give it up just because of age or medications. You can manage your health and still enjoy deep sleep if you learn to balance both. Worried face 3. Emotional stress, the unspoken burden. With the tone of a compassionate mental health guide. Warm, understanding, healing. Speech balloon. Have you ever felt like, when night comes, your mind just won't rest? Small worries from the day suddenly become overwhelming. Pushpin. This is very common, and there's a real biological reason behind it. When we're younger, stress can be pushed aside by work, family, social activities. But in older age, when things are quieter, the mind starts to speak up. Exclamation mark. These unspoken worries in seniors often stem from health fears. Is this pain something serious? Loneliness. My kids are busy, my friends are fewer. Old memories resurfacing. Things we forgot during the day suddenly come back at night. And all of these thoughts, even if silent, trigger stress hormones, especially cortisol. Brain. Here's the key. If cortisol rises at night, it overpowers melatonin. Your body can't relax, even when you try. You might feel your heart beating faster, your breath getting shallow, your mind racing, even in the dark. Downcast face with sweat, and the sad part. Many people just think, I guess this is what old age feels like. So they ignore it. They turn to sleeping pills, and their sleep becomes even more fragile, never healing the real cause, an unsettled mind. Lightbulb. So what's the better way? White heavy checkmark. Don't try to force sleep. Instead, help your mind unwind. A warm drink with calming ingredients, gentle music, or a few minutes of meditation. A quiet, screen-free space before bed. And if possible, someone to talk to, even briefly. That alone can be a natural sedative. Direct hit. Some nights, you can't sleep because of your body. But other nights, it's your heart that's quietly asking for comfort. In the next part, I'll share a natural drink recipe that soothes both body and mind, so sleep can arrive as a gift, not a battle. Direct hit. And the good news is, sleep, like memory, like heart health, can be improved when we support the body with nature's own remedies. In the next section, I'll introduce a sleep drink recommended by natural sleep experts. It doesn't cause dependence, it doesn't fog your memory, and it might help you sleep deeply, even from the very first night. Glass of Milk Part 2. The sleep-inducing drink formula. Natural, safe, effective. Speech balloon. After decades of working in elderly health, I've realized something important. Deep sleep doesn't come from pills alone. It begins with how we prepare for it, sip by sip, breath by breath. And today, I'm going to share with you a simple, easy-to-make drink right at home that could transform your sleep quality in just a few nights. Herb. The key ingredients. The golden trio for deep sleep. 1. Warm milk, preferably unsweetened nut milk or organic cow's milk. Rich in tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin and melatonin. When consumed warm, it relaxes the body and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and digest mode. Lightbulb pro tip. If you can't tolerate cow's milk, try almond milk or unsweetened oat milk. Also very effective. 2. Turmeric powder plus a pinch of black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that helps calm inflammation in the brain and improves mood. Black pepper boosts the absorption of curcumin by up to 20 times. Direct hit. Special benefits. Reduces inflammation in the nervous system. Soothes emotional unrest. Enhances serotonin production, the foundation for restful sleep. 3. Raw honey, 1 teaspoon. Provides a gentle release of glucose to keep the liver steady throughout the night, preventing midnight wake-ups. Supports glycogen production to nourish the brain and relax the nervous system. Test tube preparation method. Warm about 250 milliliters of milk. Do not boil. Add 1/2 teaspoon of pure turmeric powder, a pinch of finely ground black pepper. Stir well and pour into a cup. Once it cools to about 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Drink 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. DNA. Why this drink works. 1. Naturally activates the body's deep sleep system. This drink doesn't force your body to sleep like sleeping pills do. Instead, it coaxes it, using your body's own built-in systems. Warm milk contains tryptophan, which helps produce serotonin converted into melatonin, the body's natural sleep hormone. Honey provides gentle glucose to prevent energy crashes that trigger middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Curcumin plus black pepper ease inflammation in the central nervous system, support relaxation, and boost mood, key elements for easy sleep. 2. Addresses the hidden causes of sleep problems in the elderly. Many elders struggle with sleep not because of sadness or anxiety, but because of low-grade inflammation in the aging brain, disrupting sleep cycles, nighttime metabolic imbalances, causing mild drops in blood sugar, melatonin rhythm disruptions from age and blue light exposure. This drink tackles all three at once. White heavy checkmark reduces inflammation, turmeric. White heavy checkmark maintains steady nighttime energy, honey. White heavy checkmark encourages natural melatonin production, milk plus tryptophan. 3. Full body relaxation effect counteracts subconscious anxiety. Many elders can't sleep because of vague, nameless emotions that linger in the mind. This drink helps shift the body into a rest and digest state, the physiological ideal for sleep. The warmth of the milk calms the nervous system. Curcumin balances cortisol, the stress hormone. Honey stabilizes mood by influencing the hypothalamus. Speech balloon. When the mind is soothed, the body rests. When the body rests, sleep comes like a gentle friend. 4. Non-addictive, safe for long-term use in elders. Unlike sleeping pills, this formula doesn't impair memory, cause morning grogginess, or lead to dependency. Backhand index pointing right. In fact, over time, the body reestablishes its natural sleep rhythm, and you may no longer need the formula at all. Direct hit conclusion. This is more than just a drink. It's a natural therapy, one that reawakens the deep sleep system your body already has. All you need is the right conditions, and your body will do the rest beautifully. Part 3. 5 common mistakes that keep seniors from sleeping deeply. Speech balloon. There are small things, seemingly harmless, that quietly ruin your sleep night after night, yet no one talks about them. I call them unintentional but dangerous mistakes. Let's go through the 5 most common ones together. Crossmark 1. Drinking too much water before bed. Many seniors believe drinking lots of water at night is good for health. But in truth, an overactive bladder is one of the top reasons for waking up 2 to 3 times a night. Backhand index pointing right solution. Stay well hydrated throughout the day, especially from morning until 6 p.m. After 8 p.m., drink only 1 to 2 sips if truly thirsty. Avoid tea, soup, or juice after dinner. Crossmark 2. Napping too long or too late. A midday nap is great, but if it's longer than 45 minutes or too close to evening, your body may miss its natural nighttime sleep rhythm. Backhand index pointing right solution. Keep naps short, about 15 to 30 minutes. Avoid napping after 2:30 p.m. Crossmark 3. Lying in bed too early, even when not sleepy. Some seniors go to bed as early as 7 or 8 p.m. out of fear of insomnia. But lying awake for hours can actually train your brain to associate bed with worry instead of rest. Backhand index pointing right solution. Only go to bed when you're truly sleepy. If you can't fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes, get up, walk gently, read something calming, or try meditating. Then return when you feel drowsy. Crossmark 4. Too much screen time or bright lights at night. Blue light from phones, TVs, or fluorescent lamps suppresses melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Backhand index pointing right solution. Turn off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. Use soft, warm-colored lights in the bedroom. Listen to soothing music or nature sounds to relax. Crossmark 5. Using sleeping pills without medical supervision. Some seniors take sleeping pills without a prescription or reuse an old one from a friend. This is risky and can lead to dependency, temporary memory loss, or daytime confusion. Higher risk of falls, especially at night. Backhand index pointing right solution. Only take sleep medication when truly needed and under close medical supervision. Focus on natural methods and lifestyle changes first. White heavy checkmark in summary. Good sleep doesn't come from luck. It comes from awareness and gentle care. Avoiding these 5 habits, combining them with the natural bedtime drink I shared earlier, and building healthy evening routines will help you sleep deeply again, no matter your age. Speech balloon, dear friend. Sleepless nights in your later years are not something you simply have to accept. They are gentle whispers from your body, asking to be heard. You don't have to live in dread of nighttime. You don't have to fear the silence. Because starting tonight, you hold in your hands a simple but powerful remedy. A warm, soothing cup, a bit of understanding about your own sleep, and most importantly, a deep trust that your body can heal itself. Glowing Stars start tonight. Instead of reaching for that sleeping pill, try a warm golden milk and a little more patience with yourself. Backhand index pointing right. If you found this video helpful, share it with your loved ones, especially those struggling with sleep, just like you. It might be the simplest, yet most meaningful health gift you've ever given them. And if you'd like me to keep sharing natural, easy-to-follow wellness tips, just hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss a healing moment. Your companion in the journey to healthy, peaceful living. See you in the next video, with all my heart, care, and knowledge. Wishing you a peaceful night's sleep tonight. Red Heart.